We're going to be up with the Calgary Blaze versus the Moscow Marauders. Everybody's going to be hopping into the lobby right here. And we're going to be kicking off our inaugural match of our first season, dude. This is going to be super exciting. Should be super fun to see. And I honestly can't wait. Hopefully there are no more technical difficulties right now. But, you know, definitely happen. And we'll try to solve them as they come. What we're going to be seeing is, hey, cool, we're live. Awesome. We're going to be launching in here to the first map in a little bit. But first off, we got to have some awesome things coming in here. You definitely know as they do. And, you know, everything should be super awesome here. We're going to be seeing the Moscow Marauders versus the Blaze. They did not play last week in our awesome exhibition matches, one of which is up on our YouTube. You should go check out. I believe that is linked in the description of this Twitch channel. Anyway, definitely should go check those out. Those were some awesome and fun-ass games, so definitely should see them. And, you know, just gonna be hopping in here. Moscow Marauders and Calgary Blaze not doing much, but I believe... Actually, no, the Blaze were in a match. I'm sorry. It's been a long day, but, you know, the Blaze were in a match. They were in against the San Diego Royals, and they did an amazing job. I had the pleasure of casting that game, and oh boy, did they really bring the heat against those Royals. Royals, though, did reverse sweep them, but Calgary Blaze, up until that entry point, was awesome. Yeah, sorry, Shinsei. If anybody knows about stream keys, you know, they can sometimes be a little bit finicky, but, you know, I got them working. I'm just going to have to create some backups going in a little bit. Definitely going to be going into streamer mode here. Just because I don't want you guys hearing my Discord. You know, I love everybody being able to hear the ping, 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 but not worth it here. We're going to be in streamer mode. We're going to be enjoying the peace and quiet in the awesome game that's coming up here. So far, you know, just going to be me here. I'm just going to be the only one casting, and it should be a decent amount of fun here. But hopefully you guys really like our new launch titles. I know last week we had some, for the exhibition match, since we had some cool ones, but you know, I think these look a lot better. Give a shout out to our team, by the way, who is on making that. Honestly, they came out so amazing. Thank you, Ariake09 on Twitter. Go check them out. It's actually amazing. I love it. And it looks so amazing, honestly. Shout out to our content team. Yeah, back up to the backup. Yeah, but shout out to our content team also making these amazing logos as well. They did such a great job, and they look super cool. So hopefully we'll be able to use these a little bit more in the future. And hopefully next season, a couple months, we'll be able to get everybody some cool looking logos. We're hopefully trying to put together another team here to make them, because unfortunately we do have to outsource them a little bit. We do want to make them a little bit more in-house though, so hopefully we can get that running. But on honesty, they look awesome. Shinsei, if you want to co-cast, you can go cast. I'm just sitting here alone. I love casting all the time, no matter what, solo casting, co-casting. But if you want to color or you want to do something cool, come on in. Don't care. Just having fun and trying to get this stream started, as you know, we kind of wait for everybody coming in here. I'm big sorry that it's a little boring, but you know, we got to wait for the Marauders here. They're not exactly set up, but the Blaze super ready, even having their lineup here in the lobby of our first map, Oasis. You know, you got Ziphius and Arcane on tank. A-Man Ash going to be on DPS, and Leapfrog cover top here. Covered up, going to be on the support line. Now, while he is Raccoon in the server, and he is technically named Covered Up, can we all just agree it's cover top? Like, come on. Unless you're sleepy, then it's Cov 3R top. Don't ask me why. I'm either way, we're gonna be having a fun game here. We're gonna be having a real fun time, and hopefully everything works out well. We got, you know, my bit rate's living, which is always awesome. We got 16 people in, which is super cool, dude. I'm really excited, and hopefully we can get the match started. Fortunately, I did have to start a little bit later because I was having some technical difficulties, but those are all solved now. And it looks like all of the Marauders are pretty much in this lobby. We're just going to be waiting for them to set up their roster, their starting roster, and we'll be good to go into this game. First map's going to be on control, which you cannot tie, thankfully. At most, this game will be, this match will last 8 maps. The first 5 maps are actually predetermined. This is a first to 3 series. Yo, Callum Raccoon. Alright. Alright. Hey, yo, Gummies perms to jump in? Yeah. Do you not have perms to jump in, dude? Unfortunate, Shinsei. Let me find you, dude. I'm just gonna at you, don't mind me, and then I'm just gonna give you the casting, because apparently you didn't have those perms. So there you go. Should have them now. If you join a voice chat, I can definitely pull you in as well. Here you are. Let me move you to streaming 1. Hey, sorry about that. Just fixed it. Hello, you're good. It says Blaze are fighting the Royals again? What? Oh, for Exhibition Bank. Oh yeah, no. I have to edit the stream info. There's a lot going on. It's the I don't even Moscow Marauders. And I'll just say Resurge S1 week W1M1 versus Calgary Blaze. There we go. It's all fixed. I need to add commentary. I have to add my tags, dude. Match commentary. And this is competitive, thankfully. So yeah, how you doing? Cool. Yeah, honestly, really is. If you didn't see, the Blaze were so awesome last week. Unfortunately, they did get reverse sweeps, but I mean, they had a dominating first 2 maps though. In all honesty, they had a really good first 2 maps. So yeah, of course. If you hit me up or hit Mads up, we can. I don't have your battle tag. There it is. So cool. It's a good thing I'm on that screen so y'all can't see my friends list. But yeah, no, this should be awesome game, dude. I'm really excited. This should be super cool to see. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this should be super fun. I mean, Blaze are a really good team. Marauders, having some previous experience in other leagues, being a pretty dominant force in those as well. Really looking forward to this, and we're just kind of waiting for everybody to get set up. Yeah. 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 Yeah, exactly. And I really agree, because you guys definitely had some trouble at first, but I mean, once you guys figured it out, and started making those adaptations mid-match, it really started coming together for you guys. And I definitely think that that's Blaze's strength is, they have a lot of power, a lot of unpredictability to start, but honestly, they're really consistent once, like on a player-to-player basis. So once you kind of figure out what to do, you can definitely take them out. Yeah. Yeah, apparently my audio mixer is breaking. I have no idea what the hell. Yeah, imagine streaming and things actually going right, dude. Could never be. Honestly, could never be. No, it's not even arm out. It's like literally anything. This should work. Desktop audio device I just gotta add this up. This is dumb. This should work. I think that's what I use. I should be able to go and like actually check here. Realtek digital output. Cool. All right, so this should be good in 1 second to fix that. Big sorry for those at home. That's also the wrong kind of interface apparently. Yep, large Sag. There, you should be boosted, and I should just, I'll just mute that. There it is. Now it's showing up. I don't know why it wasn't before. Haha. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now it's all working, because of course it breaks on stream, dude. Of course it breaks. But yeah, so there. Thankfully, now you can hear the magnificent voice of Shinsei.
Try and join the PC on accident. Definitely do that.
Yeah. It happens. It happens. Yeah, I haven't streamed in a while, and honestly, I had to reset up all of these streams, because if you've ever streamed, you have to reset up all your presets and stuff, and it's just not a lot of fun.
Yeah, I stream on Streamlabs, so I feel your pain.
Well, I'm on like normal OBS, so like it happens.
Oh.
Yeah. It happens.
I can't stand normal.
Well, I also have split audio cables, like virtual audio cables. It's just better for streaming, in all honesty. Like once you get it set up, it's so much better.
That's fair.
Yeah. So yeah, that's happened. Yeah.
All right, I think we're helping into.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, I'm so excited.
All right, cool.
I want to look at the power rankings real quick if I can find them, because there was like Blaze was right behind us in second, I think.
Yeah.
Or like in third.
Yep.
So they had one of the Marauders people had a tier list, and it had Marauders first, us right behind them in the A tier, and then Blaze right behind us. So I think I honestly think that they're going to come in with a rough surprise at how good Blaze actually is, especially if they run brawl maps, and like if they just are able to enable the A-man. I honestly don't know how their DPS will be able to fare against him, because A-man is a really good and solid player.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, yeah, like they have a lot of solid players in their lineup, and they're honestly really scary when you look at them.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and there it is. All right, cool. We got the ready for Marauders, so we're all set. We're all good to go. Good luck, have fun to our teams, and let's get ready, dude. So here. So cool. Now we're on Oasis here, and. Ooh, I gotta fix this for next map because I'm Papega. Of course I forgot as well. It's been a long day. Bro, I gotta...
Wait a minute.
Am I seeing... Colorblind settings? No, that's the wrong default. That's the right default. Oh. These aren't colorblind settings at all.
So I don't know if this was a debate or not, but I saw Arcane go onto the Moira for a second and leapfrog onto the Torb, so I don't know if that was just a debate since it was match time, but
yeah, I don't know.
Arcane healer question mark?
Maybe. That'd be pretty interesting to see. Now, I mean, they can't swap roles on the same map, or like different rounds on the same map. But no, it was a troll. Unfortunately, that would actually been really interesting. Haven't actually seen that healer out, but yeah, looks like we're gonna be seeing a decent amount. Is this dive from Blaze?
Yes, it's so from Calgary and Marauders. It's both a little bit of a variation of dive, kind of. Standard dive is usually going to be your Winston Diva Genji Tracer, Ana Lucio, Ana being for the Genji Nano Blade, and then over on the side of the Marauders we have Double, which is Winston Zarya, and it looks like a little bit of a rush coming in from the DPS with the Reaper and Sombra, but they do have the speed and the Moira, so they're going to have to take these fights really fast. Yeah,
and it looks like they're going to be able to barely tie this time to point. A-man taking a decent amount of damage, but getting a decent amount of ult here out as well.
Coming on to Diva really early. Looks like an engage is going to be coming in for Marauders, but not really as aggressive as what I would think. Both tank lanes are kind of just stagnant right now, with Marauders getting control point right now.
Yeah, honestly, the DPS difference here, just bursting down on that Diva, and those consistent hacks as well. Looks like they're going for the dive. Barely actually going to get her demeched, and going to chase off of point as they do have it capped. Goat here getting Ash and Disease finishing off Arcane again. This is actually going really well right now for the Marauders.
Honestly, I thought that the Blaze would have the advantage here over the comp, but it doesn't look like their dive is as practiced as what I thought it would be, especially with the double level looking pretty clean so far from Marauders. A lot of ults coming up from both sides, but the swaps coming in on the tank line for Calgary is going to have them on Ryan Zarya now, which will be weird running into a rushdown comp.
Yeah, and I mean, Goat as well doing a lot of damage, trying to keep these tanks low, but there's
EMP
a massive
already.
5-man EMP.
Yeah, we have the Lucio going to the back line, Goat going into the front line, just the entire team collapsing on whoever needs to be collapsed on, and that was a pretty easy fight for Marauders here, just EMPing, coalescing, and nothing else is needed.
Yeah, Daviab actually getting his ult here. That was actually really nice, getting 2 picks as well in that last fight. So now it's going to be Graviton Surge and Monkey Rage here versus the Barrage and the Nano.
Looks like Goat's going to be coming up with his ult here shortly as well, so it'll be cool to see how they use that. B comes out really early. Monkey engaging on Ryan. Pharah tries to go for the ult, but she just gets hacked out of it. She gets nanoed as well. Monkey invests Primal into this, going into the entire team. David getting a pick on the Ana.
That's a good charge, though.
Ooh, that is a good charge. Counter frags going back in the favor of Marauders, though. Wow, this is a really great showing from them right now with the double bubble rush comp.
Yeah, honestly, Disease on this Sombra is getting such great hacks. Just hacking the right targets. I mean, the consistency as well. Like, you don't necessarily see finding the right target on all this chaos all the time, and it's really impressive.
Looks like Calgary taking a different angle. Oh, David completely whiffing that grab, but it's, I guess, a zoning grab. Both healers getting caught in the back line. Duke is trying to engage here. Really good punch onto Disease.
Here's
we'll see if more ults coming out. Goat gets the counter picks on the 2 of them, but it looks like Calgary's just going to be able to outman this.
Yeah, looks like Calgary finally picking up the pace and actually getting some momentum here. Finally going to be able to cap that point, but it's going to be last fight for them, so pretty dangerous spot to be in. Going to have to invest all of their ults in. And
jeez.
Yeah. So Arcane here is going to have that Graviton. Ash here going to be on the Ash, almost having Bob as well. And we're going to see Beat for the Blaze. Hopefully he doesn't
Monkey
pop
taking
it
an early dive. Oh, that's a really good grab, catching the Monkey out on his dive. That's one of the bad parts of a double bubble rush comp. If you have your Monkey going alone and you just have the rest of the team kind of lagging behind, they're just open to whatever kind of damage they want.
Yeah, really unfortunate timing there, but great abuse and punishment here from the Blaze. Looks like that's kind of one of their main strengths here, is really punishing mispositioning, as I've noticed from last week.
Especially on this brawl.
Yep. Ooh. Sombra gonna be up top looking for this Ash kill. There's the dive on.
Full dive comes onto it with the Ash. Not a lot getting out of it. EMP comes out though. Beat doesn't get hacked out, which is kind of going to be difficult. Coalesce being invested as well. A lot of ults going back and forth. Beat coming out for the Marauders as well. Meteor Strike also being invested by A-Man, trying to desperately hold on to this point. Not a very sizable shatter or a slam coming in from Doomfist. It looks like Marauders is going to be able to clean up point here with man advantage and ult advantage.
Yeah.
Disease getting picked off by Zyphus though.
Yeah, honestly, really well taken fight, and just really unfortunate of with the ult usage here for the Blaze. A little bit more patience might have been a little bit better, just making sure they hit them right, but that was really unfortunate.
Are going to be getting a recontest here with Ball and the A-Man. Ball getting hacked out of it, and A-Man just being zoned from payload or from point right now, getting just killed. Oh. Sizable grab, but I don't think that the picks are just going to be able to come through.
Nah, the stagger's too strong, and with another grab already lined up, that's probably, yeah, that is point.
Alright, so far, Calgary is, it looks like Calgary is trying to find their footing here a little bit. They're not, they don't really seem to be practicing what's considered meta right now, which is either a rush comp or just straight dive. So they're going to be, I think that they're going to stick on this Ryan Zarya comp because that's what they're good at, to be frank, with you. Like their Ryan Zarya brawl is really well done, but if that double bubble rush comp just keeps coming at them and just gets the value that they are getting so far, I don't really think that they're gonna have that fun of a time trying to play against this.
Yeah, but they're gonna try the dive again. They're gonna try the similar tie. The comps are pretty much the exact same as well. David gonna be on the Zarya versus Arcane gonna be on the Diva. That's the only difference. But yeah, I think that was a really interesting point that you brought up because they really are great at that brawl, and it's unfortunate to see them possibly gonna try something that didn't really work out last round.
Monkey already getting hacked, so we'll see how this fight goes. Goat getting the pick on the Monkey. That's going to be really big for Marauders. We're going to see if they're going to another re-engage here on the dive. Reaper goes down as well. Goat kind of just popping off here, getting all the... Yeah, Goat getting 3 now, just getting any value that he wants to, not getting focused down, not getting hacked. Target priority is definitely going to be an issue here for Calgary. Marauders are going to be able to take point easy here, just get the follow-up picks, make sure that everybody dies. Goat does get picked in the process, but I think that Baby Diva and Sombra might get staggered here.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I don't know why they swapped off. Their Brawl Cup was working actually pretty well. I mean, they got almost 80% in one take, so definitely a little bit confusing as to why they would swap off there.
Well, to be honest, this is Oasis is on certain points like this one. It's more of a dive map. As you can see, you can just dive onto high ground and whatever, or take just a decent amount of space, like what Calgary's doing right now. And they're doing a pretty decent job of taking space and just taking high ground. But Marauders are just getting the picks that they need. That's like all it is right now. Tanks are being able to make space. David is high charge and being able to get a lot of damage onto them as Goat just tears up their backline, getting another 4 picks this fight.
Yeah, honestly, I would definitely like to see possibly some sort of DPS swap here from the Blaze, maybe going towards something a little bit farther range to be able to take care of Goat more effectively, because he seems to be the biggest problem for him right now, especially as Marauder stacks up almost 5 ults right now.
Yep, 5, almost 6. And then Blaze over here with the overwhelming disadvantage in the ult economy. Amen kind of missing his translocator for the grab, or not the grab, the EMP. EMP comes in. Oh my lord. EMP comes in from Marauders with the Death Blossom as well. EMP bomb comes in for Calgary. Calgary might be able to swing this actually.
Yeah, definitely taking out that main healer. Beat's gone as well. The ults are actually overcommitted here from Marauders in a decently bad fight for them. Just their positioning looked like it wasn't the strongest, maybe. That hack though from Amen definitely did get a large swath of them. So.
Amen with that EMP was definitely able to swing the fight. It caught a majority of their team, like 3 to 4, and it just let the bomb come in and it'll let the team just follow up. We'll see what kind of an engage Calgary has here. They engage with Coalesce. Monkey already falling on the side of Marauders, and Ash getting the pick that he needs to now. Sombra's in the back line. Ooh, a nice little Death Blossom comes out from Ash on the Reaper.
Yeah, barely gets out as well with 5, so I take that as a really nice trade too, and barely does live. Forcing him back to spawn though, 2 ults to 1. David though, not really hitting his Gravitons last round, so hopefully he can get a decent one right here.
It'll be pretty challenging him too because of that Diva DM. So if he manages to land a fat Grav, then the fight will definitely swing in their favor.
Exactly.
Grav coming out gets 2, not very good since they have that Monkey swinging them into the corner. Calgary fights back with a primal of their own. ECatch managing to pick off Covert Top, and Goat getting the pick on it. Amen, ECatch getting another pick on our Leapfrog. Yeah, Marauder's going to be able to sweep back from point. Ult advantage going into their favor again. We'll see if they don't overcommit this time. Hopefully they don't. They are at 93 already. Yeah. Covert might have to feed a little bit here to get recontest on point.
Oh,
not going to happen.
Great hack though.
A really good hack there. Goat solo grabbing solo ulting Leapfrog and getting the pick onto the Sombra as well as the ball, and that's just going to be map 1.
Yeah. Honestly, really solid showing for Marauders here, and a little bit scary for if you're Blaze. I mean, that rushdown dive really putting in work here, and didn't see a lot from Brawl, but this map necessarily wasn't the best for it, so I can definitely understand why. For
sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully hopefully Blaze gets a little bit better of a map for their Brawl, because that's definitely their strong suit, like I've been saying. Looks like Marauders is sweeping the cards here as well. Yeah. Goat. It was just a really good showing from Marauders there, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really see that much from Disney.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Doing a great job here, as well. And I mean, it's honestly, I mean, disease just definitely making that game a lot because that Sombra difference is really huge right here. Amen did a decent job, and his Doomfist was pretty good on the on the contest there for the stall, but disease honestly is really good on this Sombra and is able to definitely hack those targets really well. Uh, and Sombra's really good on most of these maps here, so that might be a little bit scary. The second map though, is definitely going to be a different rhythm here, but it's going to be, if I can see here, Hanamura. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, and Marauders, with that dive, it's yeah, it's not that Blaze are terrible at it. Marauders just seem like they're a lot more practiced. They're definitely a lot more consistent, especially as like you saw with that Winston play where Ziphius leapt forward before everybody else was kind of with him. Marauders just look like they have the meta down to more of a science. Yeah. Um, Hopefully that'll get solved really soon. But I mean, last week, the definitely looks like their Brawl v Brawl is great, and today, I mean, we're gonna be on Oasis, Hanamura, Kings Road, Junkertown are the four that we're probably gonna play here. So, um, what do you think about? I definitely think they'll be a lot stronger on Kings Row, but Junkertown and might be difficult, and Hanamura is known for its dive on attack. Yeah, Oasis, we just played Hanamura, Kings Row, Junkertown. And then the final one, yeah. Yeah, you're good.
You can contest goat, disease, and e-cash. I think that they'll be at a good advantage, but with Marauders dive, I don't really know if they're going to be able to do that as well. Also, quick question: are all the maps like preset for the weeks?
Yes, all the maps are preset for the week. For the first five, technically, I did the math. You can go up to four up to overtime maps. So the second, third, and fourth
Jeez.
overtime maps are going to be losers pick. But the first five are always going to be chosen by us. So it's going to be Oasis, Hanamura, Kings Road, Junkertown, and Nepal for today. So Nepal is definitely has some dive moments and definitely has some brawl moments. So that one, if we do reach overtime, is going to be a lot better. Um, yeah, and definitely, yeah, Kings Row is just going to be a lot stronger. That is guaranteed. So we might get to see Blaze really show what their bread and butter here. But Hanamura, I mean, dive is decently strong. It is pretty open to a lot of, and brawl is decently strong as well, especially a little bit better, I think, point two. But with how the meta is and everything, I definitely think that Marauders are going to have a better time on that map. It, maybe a little bit, at least for you know, at least for the mobility, not a lot more. They're going to be able to jump on targets a lot better.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to go ahead and say that casters are R.
Yep. Thanks. Yeah. For some reason, OBS never saved my Discord loading. I have no idea why. I actually set that up earlier, but it's dumb. But finally, it's now not Papega, so we can. So also my colors are fixed. It's now basic colors, but I mean I am looking forward to this map. Just because it is a little bit better. It's not so dive heavy and, you know, dive favorable. It's a little bit more even. So, I mean, we can definitely see the different styles, which would be awesome, seeing them go head to head, but maybe not here. We're probably going to see, I think, dive 0.1 at the very least on attack here.
Ooh. Looks like Rhyme mirrors so far. Goat on the Junkrat. Junkrat's coming out from both sides. Ash looks like this is a full mirror. Oh, okay.
Okay,
weird.
This is interesting.
Interesting's definitely the word. Looks like Calgary is coming out with the Ryan Hog, Junkrat, Ash, Zin, and Moira. So they're gonna be running like a spam brawl hybrid.
Yeah, it's like the rundown brawl, I guess would be a good term for it, versus just a little bit more. Okay, well now it's on Maze. Okay, now it's more traditional.
Okay, yeah. It's now it's more traditional brawl. Yeah. Okay, it looks like they might gonna go for the Goat.
Huge opening from Goat.
That's why he went Junkrat.
Yeah. Very punishing on this opening part of this map. Already with almost 30%. That's an insane opening here from Goat. That's awesome.
Imagine if Ekaj hit that starting from spawn fire strike. That would have been huge.
That would have been huge as well. Already behind in the ult charge Calgary, and we see
Leapfrog taking out Goat from afar though.
Yeah, very nice. Gonna be
They do have the sim, but it looks like they're just gonna be vibing towards point instead of just TPing towards it.
Yeah,
a lot of resources coming out already.
Yeah, definitely based off the positioning of Marauders, that's a much smarter idea here. But gonna be seeing Ziphius take out Disease in the back. Gonna be splitting up that Mercy from the team, cutting off that healing, and with the Mei kind of keeping them distracted, gonna be leading the rest of the team to regroup and push forward. Ekaj looking pretty low. Nice freeze as well. Probably gonna be able to confirm somebody here, and there goes the entire team at once.
Yeah, so as expected, Calgary's brawl is a lot better than their dive. That's like I said earlier. That's not a diss to them, but it's just you can.
It's so much more refined. It's so much more refined.
Yeah, and so basically the way that they won that fight, they got a pick off. They saw that they advanced on the pick. They split the team and they just collapsed on whoever was split. So that was really well done.
Yeah, that was honestly pretty much a textbook way to really take point one, and just really awesome to see. Nice MOWL protecting from Disease's flank here, but Goat with the ult. Possibly going to be seeing something come out here. Here's the tire coming up, and nice
gets two. That's very nice.
Yeah, it's a really nice two-man. Even finishing off with the flank does get picked off.
Getting covered off, though.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's fine if you're on defense here. Just opening up a lot more. Ash can't even get out using the TP, so... Jeez. It is 4 ults, or almost about 5 to 5. Almost about 5 to 5 here. So looking to be pretty even, but that beat for Calgary probably going to be much more useful than that Valk.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I think so. If they can build it in time and David isn't allowed to grab until Leapfrog gets that ultimate up, I think that they're going to be in a pretty good situation.
Yeah, otherwise
Big Good's providing... Ooh,
nice
very good block.
Ooh, huge anti though.
Huge anti though, and Goat just goes in and frags. A little bit of an over ult though.
Yeah.
For Calgary, but nonetheless it works. Arcane dying in the process. The A-man also dying.
Yeah.
Marauders might be able to get a recontest here actually, going down 2, and they had the res on somebody. Yeah. Oh wait, Marauders is on defense. Never mind, ignore me.
No, you're good.
So yeah.
Seen some swaps out from A-man. Yeah,
a little bit of an overhaul from Calgary, and Marauders should be able to punish that.
Yeah, well, Blaze here actually having the ult advantage. Yeah, you have your teams mixed up, but you're all good.
All right, we don't talk about that.
Covered up and Leapfrog here, both support ults. That's gonna be a really nice thing to have in the back. But Ash getting picked by Disease.
Just blanking Ash.
Yeah, that's a really nice pick here. Hopefully this Hanzo.
Oh, Amen with the jump shot, but he slept in main immediately. That was such a nice shot. Reinhardt getting the pin and gets bubbled. A slam out catches nobody. Bob's going towards point for Marauders to stall. Go with another tire here.
Definitely an over ult there. It wasn't needed, I don't think. So, ooh, 2 ults here, so it's just gonna be Nano. This might be a decent opening, except, I mean, Blaze also committed 2 there as well, so pretty much even.
A-Man needs to stick on a character, man.
Yeah.
A-Man constantly swapping heroes, just not being able to build an ult.
Yeah, he definitely needs to stick, and he definitely, because, I mean, also the Ash is doing a decent job here on Sniper. I would like to see him stay. The Hanzo is working as well, so I mean, this is just a little bit confusing. I think he wants to get those snipes, he just doesn't know exactly how he wants to do it.
Very fair, very fair. Might be seeing a push down main here.
Ooh,
Leapfrog still has the beat, but Disease getting that pick again with the Mercy Pocket. Ekash with the Nano, and they're just gonna be able to clean up point here real fast. Oh, misses the pin somehow. I don't know how that pin didn't connect.
Yeah.
More ults coming online from Marauders though. Leapfrog's still sitting on beat.
Yeah. Gonna be seeing Valk soon, so that's gonna be, you know, Leapfrog hasn't ulted yet. Good. I mean, he's been saving it for a decent moment, but I mean, it's just ult economy.
On attack.
Yeah. Ult economy.
On attack, any moment can be good, to be honest.
Yeah, honestly, saving that one person can definitely make that difference, but without A-Man or Ash really fragging that hard, I definitely don't see that happening.
For sure. Arcane going onto the Diva, hopefully to contest the Ash a little bit more. A-Man trying to get some pop shots in there. Looks like they're on full dive now. Ooh. Massive shatter coming in from Reinhardt here. Just going to be able to use one ult again to just kind of clean up the team fight. Chasing the Widow all the way to the other side of the map. And Ekash is just going to be rejoining his team here in main.
Yeah. Honestly,
DPS talk.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. But honestly, the DPS diff here is really serious.
Oh yeah. Goat's doing Goat and Disease both putting in a lot of work here.
Whoops. There we go. Yeah, honestly, I wish A-Man and Ash were really getting these frags, because honestly their team comp otherwise was working out really well. But without that 100% working out perfectly for them, like the brawl was just winning, and now it's just slowing down because these the better cover and heavier emphasis for the defense team. Ooh, Ash with a nice flank.
Oh, Goat again with the 2-man tire, getting Diva mech as well. Bob running towards point as well for Calgary after like 3 are dead. That's definitely a weird champ. Ash getting the pick onto the Disease though, maybe solo carrying this point, but it does not seem to be so.
No, honestly, the police here, I think they're panicking a little bit. They're getting rolls a little bit harder than they expected, and all of a sudden their brawl isn't working. So I think they need that extra minute to regroup here, because they are running out of time. This is going to be their last push, I think.
Yeah, this definitely doesn't look very good for the Blaze here. They're a little bit low on ults. Leapfrog's still holding on to that beat after like 3 grabs are thrown out and a few shatters as well. Goat spamming into the mess, demecking Diva, A-Man getting a pick onto Goat. Ekash getting a massive shatter though, already getting a pick on the Moira. Beat finally coming out. Picks are going left and right for both teams. A-Man picking Mercy off now.
The split though, only Genji's on point. Bob's gonna be able to focus him down, so Xiphius barely makes it back. That was actually really scary, but he jives off here. Leapfrog spinning him back, doing a decent job of fighting here, but the tanks are going down here. Arcane finally respawns, but a nice dynamite from Disease is going to be able to take out Leapfrog.
Maybe Bomb might be able to do something.
No.
Not really. Disease just fragging out, yeah.
Exactly. Arcane's bombs are not the best, so... But that was...
I mean, it was a last-ditch effort, so not much you can do about it.
I mean, you should remember Arcane's bombs are kind of off into space. Thankfully, this time it's on the ground. Yeah, this time they're on the ground, but I think that one's a little bit too low.
Yeah, for sure. And I think it's pronounced Arcane, not Arcane. Just by the way.
That's fair. I have nothing else to say. That's honestly really fair.
That's fair. Oh man. All right. So hopefully Calgary realizes that brawl is basically gonna be. Ooh, pause coming out. Somebody probably DC'd. I think it might have been Leapfrog again.
Yeah, I think so too.
Calgary definitely needs to step it up here a little bit here. Disease actually is the one who's DC'd. Yeah, Ash and A-Man just not getting a lot of value. How do I even say that? Zephyus, I think?
Yeah,
or,
Zephyus.
I'm just gonna call him X.
Yeah, that's fair.
So X here, he did a really good job of making space and splitting up the team on first point, but Brawl on second point is actually kind of weird, but also kind of not at the same time. As long as you take a certain path, you stick with it, and you try and do exactly what you did on A side, but you do it on B. I think you'll pretty much be okay, but that just didn't happen to be the case. A lot of them started to panic and started making swaps that I don't really think needed to be made. A few just in general comp changes.
Yeah, specifically like A-Man swapping out way too much, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure. I completely agree with that. A-Man going on to like 4 different characters in like under a minute.
Yeah, I think the Hanzo was definitely going to be working out, and it was doing work. I mean, he was getting all decent way through, and then he just swapped to Widow. And it didn't really pan out.
Yeah, I think that the comms that might have been happening there was just Ash saying, "Hey, I can't really just go duel against Disease alone because I don't have that Mercy pocket. But if we have like another hit scanner or another sniper, I think that we'll be able to do it." And Hanzo did do it. Disease just got res, and they weren't really able to do anything about that.
Yep.
Disease saying COVID got me with his name being Disease.
Yep. But yeah, he should be going back in. Thankfully that didn't happen mid-match, so he's not going to lose. His team's not going to lose any value or anything. But
oh yeah, for sure.
Yep. Definitely something to be looking out for in the future though. Hopefully it doesn't keep happening, cuz that will be unfortunate if Marauders has that happen during a fight. I also don't, but yeah, I mean, David and Ekash doing an awesome job on tanks. Honestly, they're taking the fights that they should and they need to, and honestly, they're healing like the healers as well for Marauders is really really nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
A good team is based off of their tank line, and off of that tank line, it's the healers to keep them up. So, based on that, Ekash and David having really good backup from Baked Goods and Gumit. Baked Goods getting pockets more on Disease and whoever else is running that sniper, and Gumit mainly focusing on the tanks there. But it was definitely really, really well done from Marauders on that defense. First point, not so much. Second point, you could definitely see that they're a little bit more in their groove there. I think they swapped onto that Ana, and it started to go a little bit better, and we're not really able to put up the sustain or the resources that they needed at the time.
Yeah. There you go. So definitely kind of interesting here is that we're going to be going back to the Brawl. It worked out really well for the Blaze here, so I think it's an interesting decision for the Marauders to go in with this, but honestly, Ika has taken a really aggressive opening, taken a lot of damage though. Arcane and A-Man though, weak in the back, versus just David is pretty much low.
Yeah, both tanks falling a little bit low here. Gumit having the consistent healing on Ana though, which is really good for them. Disease already 51 on that Ash. Don't sleep on Disease, folks. He's been farming that. Got a really good dynamite at the beginning. TPing back to point. Not really having that aggressive of a position now for Blaze, but
nice anti.
Getting an anti onto Ekash might be able to follow up. Doesn't look like they will be able to though. A lot of good peel for Ekash here.
Ash finding goat on the side.
Ash.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, nice anti again, but another good dynamite here. Nice block as well on the dynamite from Zephyus. Disease gonna get cleaned up, and it looks like Marauders are gonna kind of run out of steam without their DPS.
Yeah, for sure. Without that extra damage coming in onto the sides of the front line, they're not going to do a lot. Slam being committed here, actually massive. We'll see if they can get any more value out of it than just the initial stun, which doesn't look like to happen. The nano comes in. Eka's severely down in ult charge, but it looks like Goonlead is going to be down here. Yeah. Another ult coming out from Blaze. That is a few too many ults for my personal taste.
They did win the fight,
definitely but... like an ult.
Yeah,
I think that they if they invested into that slam a little bit more, if they just kind of moved on to it, I think that they would have had a lot easier time of winning that fight and didn't need to use Grav or Nano.
It is going to be 3-4, so but Grav is up, and they should have Leapfrog by the time he gets thrown out. Goat, though, with that Nano Blade, gonna be definitely burning through that beats. Early ult here from A-Man, actually. I don't know what that's about. Bob here getting a really nice spot in the line, but good sleep and good boop here. Going to push him out of the way. Looks like the Blaze want to take that while the line is separated. Disease gets res, though. So looks like it's just going to be dedicated. Goat in the back,
Nano Blade. Oh, nice. What a shutdown for the Nano Blade here. Going to see if they can get any more picks. Goat gets A-Man as well. Covert getting the counter pick on the Goat, though. Ash getting another pick on the bait good, then another slam coming out.
Yeah, getting both tanks there, that's really important. The anti, though. Ooh, and Ecaj looking
like
he's going to clean him up.
Another shatter coming out the other way. They might be able to clean this up, but it doesn't look like it. Arcane and Ash just getting the picks. Yeah. Arcane having Nano invested onto him, hopefully getting the Ash on follow-up, which he will not, but he does get to 97 on his next grab. Leapfrog asking for a pause now.
Yep. Marauders looks like they're going to be ahead for their ults. Going to be 2-1 in this next fight, but I mean it's going to be grab versus grab. Ooh, Covert leaving. Good. I mean he did just use it, but that's going to leave Arcane a little bit open here. So if Marauders are quick, they might be able to abuse this.
Oh, for sure. Calgary being on the defensive side here, that's going to be really bad for them. Covert up, more like COVID up. Getting disease is disease.
That was terrible, but nice.
I try. I really do.
Yep. Like he's going to be back, so it looks like that's going to be okay. But, I mean, baked goods here going to be in the Valk, and honestly, if they just Valk here, that should definitely take it, and that'd probably be overcommitting. But you do have Ash on that top right-hand side, maybe going to be able to pull something out here. We'll see.
Possibly. We shall see indeed.
Yep.
Hopefully picks come in from each side, but we do not know for sure.
Exactly.
For that is the game of Overwatch.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully.
Also, as a quick side note, what rank is Covert right now? Because when I was playing with him, he was like gold/plat.
He should be mid-high plat, I believe. I'm not. I don't know his exact SR, but Mad should honestly be able to tell you. It should be on our sheets.
Interesting. Ash actually getting the pick that he needed, getting the pick on a disease. Oh my god. Another pause coming through. I think disease got the disease now.
Alright.
Yikes.
Who DC here? Disease. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh, and that's unfortunate because the res did just get used. That's really unfortunate.
Oh no, it did. Yikes. I think disease is coming up on his ult as well. Wow.
Yeah, he was at 97. Oh no, or like something like that.
Really unfortunate. Oh man, disease getting the disease back from COVID op.
Yeah, but Grav is out right now, so I mean that res definitely is important to keeping things together. I can't exactly move the camera to see exactly what's happening, but
all right, I'll try and explain it because I have a little bit of a view.
Yeah,
not really. So it looks like right now Arcane and X are both trying to follow up on the Grav, and I think Grav has pretty much everybody in it except for Disease, obviously, who's out of the game, and
Goat,
Goods, who's on the outside.
Yeah, and I'm looking at Goat dueling Ash over here, so.
Yeah, I can't even see God. I don't know where he's positioned at.
They're both right-hand side of point by the stairs.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Or right side if you're on defense, I should say.
Yeah, I got the perspective of the defense here, so it's a little bit easier to see.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. That Bob honestly might have been able to come back and help them out here. All right, looks like he is back in. So,
alrighty, let's see if we can play the game now, boys.
Yeah, please, no more pauses. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully this would honestly be a good time for Valk because I don't see any follow up from Blaze.
I think I see follow up from follow up from Blaze.
Okay, I didn't see follow up because I wasn't there. But...
I saw some follow up from Blaze.
Oh my geez, getting 2 with the charge. That's insane, and that was a huge anti as well. Never mind.
Oh, please tell me this hits. Please tell me this sneak shatter hits. What? Hello? Disease? Is he DCing again, or is he just bad? I don't know what just happened there, but it was definitely something.
I think he thought it was safe, but honestly, that's much better than losing like your entire team. Is gonna be able to get
Red's
the res
coming out early already.
Yeah.
Watch him DC again.
Okay, we're gonna have Nano Valk and Graviton coming in here from the Marauders. Gonna pop all three. Huge anti on the
Huge graph coming out from David here.
And Eka's getting shattered.
Pretty sizable slam coming out from or not Ekash X here.
Yeah.
Calgary are actually gonna be able to full hold this year.
Yeah,
wow,
nice.
really well done. That was definitely a series of unfortunate events.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, that was.
I don't know how else to describe that map.
Yeah. That's kind of okay. So the series is tied up 1-1. Which is super nice. But oh my geez, what happened there? That was all three ults pretty much just got canceled, I think. And I mean, that was a really nice hold from Blaze. Hopefully we can go into the next map before we DC. Before somebody DCs again, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I for sure. I don't really know what happened there with their Wi-Fi, but it just kind of straight out on them.
But yeah, hopefully it works. And that fixes itself out. I'm sorry also, by the way, if I'm not exactly updating the scores in time. I am definitely dealing with some behind the scenes stuff on the admin side, trying to get stuff running up for the future here. But anyway, I mean, honestly, really nice job from Blaze. Marauders using all their ults, but Blaze with the teleporter and the shatter just kind of canceling everything out.
Yeah, for sure. With the combination of the DCs, the ult economy, and a bunch of other stuff, I don't really know what else could have happened there from Marauders besides just a solid first point hold or just a solid first point hold. Or wait, hold on.
Take.
Either a solid first point hold or a solid first point offense is what could have really made the difference there.
Yeah, I think if they were to take it, I would like to see dive from them. Because their dive was really strong and it was working out really well. I would have liked to see that, especially because that first point does reward that style play a little bit more, I think. And it can carry through to the second point if you know the enemy's position, being able to outmaneuver them and really force them into bad spots. So honestly, just a huge misplay here from Marauders, I think.
Yeah, honestly, Marauders not doing very well with what they had. Like, I'm just gonna keep saying that. I don't know why, but I don't really have anything else to talk about. As you said, legitimately, I think I have COVID. I'm trying to go to sleep. Interesting. So yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Leapfrog having a little banter here on the side, just saying that he said himself, yeah, our dive is not the best. So he's definitely aware of it. But yeah, we're
hopefully they can iron that out, because yeah, like they're getting really outdove here. So hopefully you can iron that out, and that's definitely something that some teams can keep in mind for the future.
Oh yeah,
but their brawl
that's why I'm here, boys.
Yeah, but their brawl is super strong, and we're going into a really brawl favorable map here on King's Row.
Oh boy, I love King's Row. I'm so happy it got put in the first round.
Yeah,
I hope that it gets in every round. Honestly, just nothing but King's Row, please.
Yeah.
Admins, if you're out there.
I mean, I'm right here, dude.
Other admins,
yeah,
besides
right
Kid.
Aw.
Please.
Yeah. So, I mean, looking here, looking at all this, I mean, you can definitely see on the maps here. You got next week though. Not gonna have King's Row. King's Row doesn't show up a whole bunch, but we do have every map show up at least twice. Some maps 3 times depending on the map type. Because we are 10 weeks, and if you really want, if you get to playoffs, you could do everything at the end.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not gonna lie, I got really distracted there.
Yeah, no, you're good. Same here. Don't worry about it. But honestly, Marauders here looking a bit shaken, and because their brawl it can't compare. So we're looking at like a team that does Marauders, which does dive extremely well, versus a team that does brawl extremely well, and when they go in the mirror matchups especially. So hopefully they can kind of get it together, I think.
Yeah, hopefully. I think that they'll be able to, especially with this, like we've said like a lot already, especially with this being a lot of a lot like this specifically being a really good brawl map. I think that they'll be able to clinch it out. Dive or rush might be able to be played here. It's probably not the best for this, especially in the streets phase. What if X and Arcane are just able to sweep through like they did on that first point attack? Then I think that will be set.
Yeah. Also, just to keep in mind, because I know you were talking about maps, we do use the official Overwatch League map list, so nobody plays Horizon, nobody plays Paris.
Thank God.
Yeah. No Paris. I know people really don't like that map. Hopefully they get it a decent remake or like revamp soon, because the first point is pretty interesting to look at, but without like that second route, like honestly forcing them through the choke, it really hurts. And you kind of have a similar thing going on here in Kings Row, but thankfully through that building on the right hand side, you should be able to at least sneak some kind of offensive pressure in to force the defense back.
Yeah, definitely. Going off the map structure of Kings Row, there's a lot of tight spaces, a lot of kill boxes that you can take advantage of as a Reinhardt or just as Brawl in general. That's why it's such a heavily Brawl favored map. But Dive can definitely take care of it as well, splitting the Brawl up if like they so choose, if they're like skilled enough, which at this tier I really hope that they would be skilled enough to do that. I don't know if they're going to be willing to opt into the dive here though, especially since this is such a good Brawl map.
Yeah,
I think all the people just want to see Brawl be Brawl here as well.
Yeah, something I do expect though, even if it is Brawl, what do you think about A-Man gonna be going onto his Doomfist? Because he does do a really nice Doomfist.
Yes. So if A-Man gets on his Doomfist here and he's able to pop off like he did against us for the first 2 maps, I think that he's definitely gonna be able to have the advantage over the hit scan, or not the hit scan, just the DPS of Disease and Goat in general. Disease and Goat are very solid players, but that A-Man Doomfist is pretty solid.
Yeah. Did he play Doomfist on King? Did you guys play Kings Row?
I think we did. Yeah.
I think
yeah,
so.
we did.
I think so, and he definitely did a huge job here in clean.
Oh yeah.
With the damage. So hopefully.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's on Hanzo, but his Doomfist really is a huge threat, and it causes you guys so much trouble. I want to see him play it because I think it would work really well with their kind of almost bursty Brawl kind of comp.
Yeah, I honestly think it would work a little bit better as well anyways, because with that grab dragon combo, that's only one win condition. With Doomfist, you can literally have one shot potential every like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So I think that if they capitalize on that Doomfist one shot potential, then they'll be able to have a lot easier time.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a little bit more of a risk reward. Okay, them taking the patience here to let the bombs kind of rain through. Good adjustment, but yeah, honestly, that Doomfist is a little bit more risk reward, but honestly, there's not a lot of risk with A-Man. So.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Huge MOWL.
Ooh, that's very nice MOWL. 2 picks going back and forth for each side, so A-Man getting a pick on a good meat and Ash one on the Goat. Marauders are going to come up surprisingly positive here, though. A-Man getting another pick on the Baked Goods, so if they get a quick regroup here and some solid backline pressure, I think that Marauders will have, or not Marauders, I think that Blaze will have an easy time to initiate here with another fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, never mind.
On the way out. Yeah, unfortunately, I think they should wait a little bit of extra time.
What's happening?
I don't know. I think they're getting a little bit too aggressive, a little bit too impatient here. Especially because, this is Brawl. This is supposed to be their map, so... Eketch, though, doing a nice job. Having a lot more ult than Ziphius over here. Probably gonna have Shatter really soon, and that's gonna be such a huge problem, especially with this MOWL having decent ones so far.
Oh, if X pushed in there, Eketch was in a horrible position to support his team and himself.
Yeah. Looks
like they are going to be pushing in here a little bit, though, which is good for Blaze, but not
really
a lot
nice
getting
mine.
done right now.
Yeah, honestly, really nice mine from there.
As I'd say that, A-Man getting a pick onto the big goods.
Catch with a good charge, but gonna get cleaned up. Yeah, Goat. Nobody's still taking out Goat over here. He's causing him a lot of problems.
Alright, so never mind about that one-shot potential on Doomfist for 5 seconds. A-Man is literally every 2 seconds he has another arrow. Ooh, X with a fancy block.
Yeah,
I like to see it.
That was a nice 180 spin. Pull out the style points, but Disease's ult's gonna be coming up here, and David as well. That's a really deadly combination.
Okay, now listen to me for a second. I know that there's a fight going on. But if they ult this and they do grab May, I think that's way too much of an overult. So like That's a pretty decent MOWL, but a lot more could have been done with it. Grad Dragon coming out here and B coming out. Shatter getting blocked by the MOWL. Dave getting taken out by the Dragon, and Calgary's just going to be able to push up here. Arcane is falling to Gumit, but X gets the counter pick onto... Oh! Ash getting kill onto the Ana, and yeah, Blaze is just going to clean it up with 1 or 2 ults. Yeah, 2 ults. 3 ults, actually.
Definitely another over ult here from Marauders. Looks like that's going to be a consistent problem for him throughout this series.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's been the number one thing so far. Yeah. Blaze having a pretty decent grasp of how to use their ult economy the right way so far. A few picks getting swapped here for Disease and Goat with the Kree Reaper now instead of the May and whoever else they're running.
Yeah, I just want to point out here that Coverdot literally just used his ult last fight, and he's already at 90%, getting insane amount of value on healer here.
That's Moira for you.
Yeah, insane amount of that
Speed coming out.
Yep.
Hopefully they don't use Coalesce here. They nanoed the Lucia? Alright, I don't know if that was a misclick or not. Arcane kind of fragging out here though on the Zarya. We'll see if Marauders can get any counter picks. It doesn't look like they'll be able to. X Ash and Arcane here just kind of fragging out. Really good ult usage here again from Leapfrog, just using the beat to solely just using beat to completely counter that grav, and not a lot's going to be done with it. Baked Goods and Disease both falling early again to X and the A-Man.
Yeah, Ash honestly needs a little bit of work on these bombs, missing the accuracy a little bit, and honestly not getting a lot of consistency out here for these things. I would like to see the ults. Yeah, for the ults, honestly, for Calgary Blaze get a little bit more value here overall.
That is true. However, they still are definitely winning this round so far. This is definitely the Blaze that Royals played against. This is the one that we're familiar with playing against. Only 1 or 2 coming out into the Grab Dragon, but Gumit also falling to the Dragon, and Calgary just getting a lot of picks. Go getting shut down in the middle of his ult. It's just really well done from Blaze, if I'm going to be real with you.
Honestly,
that was amazingly done.
Ooh, nice shatter at the end as well.
That was, yeah, very nice shatter. Just completely shutting down Disease from even being able to touch.
Yeah, honestly, Blaze super consistent and super awesome with this brawl, out-brawling the Marauders. I mean, I like that Doomfist here from Goat. It was decent. I don't know what else they might do here on defense to kind of counteract the mirror matchup.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Who that? Hi, lead caster. Honestly,
hi. No, it's already fixed. Yeah, Mad got me. Thanks. People are like DMing me things, and I'm on streamer mode, so I can't see them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't hear until you just swap off the swap.
Yeah. Mad got me. He got me. He's watching. He's helping out a lot. I keep forgetting that I have it on studio mode because I'm editing things, and you actually have to click the transition button because I never have it on studio mode.
Weird.
Yeah, I just got
for the Pockies.
No, I just gotta get it. I just gotta get really used to it. Honestly, it's just me getting used to it.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll leave them.
Thank you, though.
Okay, so this is the same setup that we saw against the Blaze on defense here with A-Man onto the Torb and Ash onto the Ash, obviously. I think it's going to be pretty strong, but that Hanzo from A-Man, I don't know if Torb is going to be able to get the same value. His Torb was pretty solid when we played against him, so I think it'll be the same way.
Yeah. Definitely going to keep your eye on Disease here, because if you can out-kill this Ash or out-damage this Ash here, that's going to be huge. But the Torbjorn turret making Disease really low. Does get the turret, but is forced out. So,
it is getting to pick onto the Disease now. Yeah, there we go. That's what, yeah, I think that Disease was, or not Disease, the A-Man was kind of planning on them having a Pharah, so maybe just having the Torb to help out Ash a little bit was very good there.
Not swapping as well. That's good thing to know here.
Very nice pick from Goat.
Yeah, nice pick from Goat, but Disease not swapping out. Just want to make everybody aware, because that is going to be huge, because that Torb...
Shatter already? And it was fat. Okay, I see you, X. X and Arcane in the kill feed there. A-Man following up. Disease getting a pick on a Covert Op. Yeah. Might be huge, but Arcane getting the fall pick on the Disease.
Honestly, yeah, that Torbjorn and Ash, though, really shutting the Disease. I don't think that's a really smart move to keep on this Pharah, but I guess gonna stick with it, not wanting to overswap like Blaze was doing earlier.
Yeah, for sure. taking a little bit of a less aggro positioning here for right now. X and Ekaj in a heated Rhine duel. Ekaj getting the nano, picks coming in from Goat and Disease onto Leapfrog and Ash. Grab being invested, Slam also being invested.
Yeah, nice
I don't
block
know
on the
if they're
Slam.
going to be able to get the value. Arcane getting the kill on the Ekaj. I don't know if he's going to be able to carry
A-Man's
her
flank
enough, though.
turret! He had a flank turret, got 2 picks pretty much. And that turret alone almost forcing them back, but nice flank here, counter flank from Disease, picking off more than the Blaze I think we're bargaining for.
This A-Man stayed alive for way too long there. Honestly, they might. Oh no, they're not going to be able to get a recontest now. Disease really popping off in the Pharah though. That's it's a really good thing that they didn't swap off as soon as we thought they should have.
Yeah.
Barrage being committed already? Okay.
I mean, yeah.
I guess wanting to get the high charge Zarya.
Yeah. I mean, that's a decent trade because Zarya takes a lot of effort to charge up. And looks like Ash is going to be going to the McCree for these more close quarters areas. Definitely, I think, a little bit better pick than the Ash for not ult, but McCree's ult not the best, so. And it's not like they have anything for to combo with it either, so he's definitely going to be struggling for picks there.
Might be able to make something happen with it with the to counteract the Valk or the Pharmacy.
Yeah. Gonna be seeing this Blade possibly come up this fight.
Coom coming out from Torbjorn, A-Man getting the kill onto Ekaj. That's a really fat Coom from A-Man. Just being able to shut down the push from Marauders really easily.
Yeah, honestly, really nice coverage there. Solid Torb gameplay out here from A-Man, doing really nice on this map. Super strong Torb, actually.
Just the girth and the amount of that Coom was just it was just really good, you know?
Yeah, but we're going to be seeing 4 ults here up against just 3 coming in for the Marauders, and they're going to come in strong.
Oh, massive shatter getting both of the back line.
Yep. That
Disease not getting any picks, though. A-Man and Ash just kind of shutting Disease down.
A little bit of an over ult here from the Blaze, though. Covered up, hitting Q, and even while they are going to clean up, they're going to be underhanded for this next fight almost, because it's going to be what 4 or 5 ults to just 3.
Now you say that, however, I'm going to predict what happens in this fight. Right now you can already see Ash kind of going on the flank here. If you hear anything in the background, don't worry about it. But yeah, Ash kind of looking for the flank Noon here, so we'll see if he can get anything done with it. Repositioning to the backline here. I think he would have been caught out. We'll see how they use these ults though, because this Krail could be round changing. Yep. Grab coming out really early, huge grab as well. Not a lot of value getting out of it though. Grab blade coming in. Oh,
Leapfrog
too
late
late on
the
beat.
Yeah. Ooh. Disease though fragging
Nano gets
out
committed
here.
as well.
Yeah, clearing Disease pretty much clearing out the entire backline while the rest.
Oh, Disease and Leapfrog, yeah, just fragging out, and then we got covered in the kill feed with a skill orb as well. I think that they'll definitely be able to get a recontest here, especially with just the two tanks on payload, and X already coming back to main here. Hopefully they're able to peel for X if he needs help, but yeah, like I said, there's only 2 on payload right now, and they are going to be able to get a recontest.
Yeah, Ash with that ult, and so same with A-Man. A-Man's last ult was really, really nice. Ash hasn't pressed it yet. Looks like he's going to go in the backline for it right now, but just with the heroes that are out, not able to get it. There's A-Man. Ash is also committing. Nice flank there. Going to be able to clean everybody up, especially as they were low damage from that Torbjorn ult.
Oh yeah, very nice flank Noon from Ash there, as predicted, but the fight after. More ults coming online for Blaze with the Ryan and the Coalesce again. And then Marauders having the advantage in ult economy again with Ekaj, Disease, and Baked Goods having ults, but not really getting as much value out of them as they can be, especially with that ultimate usage.
Yeah, hopefully this Shatter can combo well here with the ult from Disease, but with the Coalescence and the Shatter committed, they're going to be pushed back right this second.
Ooh,
Shatter was blocked. Ooh, the
Val coming out. Oh,
and Ash gets snipes Disease here. Leapfrog is down, but with how far out the team is pushed, oh man, another aggressive turret here.
this door play is something to behold.
Yeah, honestly, this sword play is really top tier. Putting out these turrets, he is not repairing them. Which, if people did not know, Torbjorn does have more DPS if he doesn't repair the turret. Even if it gets destroyed, he has more DPS without it. Ooh, getting pushed pretty hard there though. Looks like Gumi...
Nobody's pushing Payed right now
Yeah, Gumi gonna be coalescing out here in front. Arcane gonna be killed.
Ooh.
Finally got that name right. And Gumi also finds Ash as well.
Oh yeah, Ekad's gonna end the pick on Arcane there, and Arcane was really high charges, so that's a pretty high value pick. It looks like Marauders is gonna be able to come through and cap second point though. Actually, a recontest coming through. I was busy looking at Arcane, seeing if anything was gonna happen there.
Hey man, with
Kun being invested and a few other ult coming out. Go with the Noon killing A man.
Ooh, they are gonna barely.
Kind of pick, but they do cap.
Yeah, they barely push him off, but I mean, honestly, decent ult investment here from the Blaze, lowering to that timer, only using one and having a huge advantage going into this next fight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 4-2, and looks like they're probably gonna keep it up. A-Man though doing a couple more swaps. I don't know about the Widow on the second point. I think Ash would be a little bit better, especially with that Dynamite being, everybody forced into these really tight spaces. But hopefully you can get the far here. Ash can find Goat in the back. A-Man finds
sizable.
That's huge, actually.
Res coming out from Baked Goods on the Goat. Oh, massive slam again though. 2 in the back line, being able to follow up on the rest of the kills there. Yep. Only 1 or 2 ults used there for Blaze. Yeah, it looks like it.
Just the 2, but honestly, okay, now it's gonna be 5 ults to 3, so Marauders actually able to build up enough ult charge there to honestly get back into the game here. But with 30 seconds left, looks like it's gonna be tough for them, even if they are able to push this. David taking a huge amount of HP on the entry though. Nice shot from A-Man.
Ooh, go getting the early pick on Dax. That's going to be very vital to them.
Wait, how did the shatter?
Hello? What just happened?
What? That's huge, actually. Disease
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I'm so confused as to what just happened, dude.
That was a really, really top tier dodge. And honestly, with that kind of stealed it because he was able to get the value off of that Graviton.
Wow.
That was amazing.
That's all I have to say about it. I honestly don't know what just happened. He just dodged that.
If somebody can mark down the time, I'm going to go back in the recording and clip that because that's honestly awesome. That's a huge play. I'll even get the replay code so you guys can see that first person because that was awesome, dude. Yeah, this is a good combo as well. But
oh yeah, this was a nice flank, dude.
Yeah, the brawl honestly working out really well for them here. Blaze taking the lead.
Yeah, Blaze up 2-1 now. Brawl maps do come in clutch. This next map might put up a little bit of a interesting challenge for Blaze here as it's Junkertown. I don't know if they're really gonna have a very difficult time running Brawl here, but Brawl isn't bad on second and third point, so we shall see.
It's not terrible, but that first point really favors the dive. So I think that what we're gonna see is a huge struggle. Maybe they'll be able to push it if Marauders full hold. Then I don't know, because Brawl does take a little bit longer on this map on Junkertown to really push it forward. But
yeah, for sure.
If they aren't able to hold first point, then that Brawl might just start steamrolling and be able to get to the end.
Yeah, honestly, with the way that they're looking right now, I don't think Calgary is really going to be slowing down anytime soon. They've been doing pretty well with their ult usages and whatnot, and just their general tank line being pretty solid now with tanks that they're comfortable on.
Yeah, honestly, not seeing a whole lot of swaps from either team, but
speaking of, Shrek 2 on DVD for Disease.
Yeah, Shrek 2 on DVD. Is a little bit more of a Doomfist, I believe. I haven't seen too much of him, but I believe from what I have seen, he's a little bit more of a Doomfist, sticking with more of that burst. And I think they're gonna have Goat be on that backline. They might be doubling down on backline harassment, but I believe Shrek does flex towards hit scan as well. So.
Alrighty, so I'm looking at Shrek's profile here, and he's got 6 hours this season on Bastion as his most played. Last season he was all right. I know what they're doing. They're doing a pirate ship.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see how many hours. Yep, that's 447 hours on Bastion.
Yep. So while he does play the other stuff. Yeah, honestly, the Bastion's the right call, and if they haven't figured it out by the Bastion profile picture, then they're about to when they launch into this map. This is gonna be big trouble for them coming in here.
Okay, so Moon realizing this, I think, and calling the 5-minute break, it looks like Covert is a little bit afraid of Shrek saying, "Oh shit, it's Shrek" in chat, but Ash correcting him that it's the second, and it's
on
also on DVD.
Yeah.
But I think that I don't know if Moon is their coach or player, but if Moon is their coach,
Moon,
that
Moon is coach, I believe. I can check that actually if you want.
okay. Well, if he is coach, he's very smart in either checking the profile of who's going in or just kind of coaching them in general on what they want to run or like anything like that.
Leapfrog's the main manager. Moon is going to be the non-playing co-manager, so definitely the one with the eyes, like the overall feel of what's happening, and able to probably the one calling out the adjustments.
Yeah, for sure. So what I think is going to happen here, I think that they're probably going to be going for a full bashing counter on the defense side of it, and I think on the offensive side of it, they're going to be running. So I don't really know what they were. I think that they might just run a standard brawl again, hoping that they don't run basher on D, and that they just kind of put some work in on the with the brawl.
Yeah, that brawl though definitely a little bit. So I think what's gonna happen is Marauders might run pirate ship, and I think we're gonna see that Reinhardt. Maybe either Diva or Zarya for the off tank here are gonna be on the pirate ship. And honestly, Bastion's really good against dive, but he's also really good against brawl as well. As long as you keep those sight lines up, he's just gonna destroy everything. Do you think we're gonna see double shield or like maybe a Sigma, because he does counter Bastion pretty hard?
Okay, I'm gonna do my predictions now. I think Marauders is gonna have a Rhynarissa on offense with that Bastion, Bap, and a Mercy, and then Goat on Junkrat. I think Goat's gonna run Junkrat on defense still. I don't know what the heck Shrek 2 on DVD is gonna run on defense. But I think on offense, Blaze is gonna be running their brawl with the Rhine Zarya. I don't know, they might try and pull something different because of Moon A-Man. We might see Genji from him. I don't know if I've seen Genji at all from him. Might be Tor, might be Doomfist, hopefully not Doomfist. Ash, I think. Oh, actually, they might go double sniper here. I honestly think they might go double sniper. I think Ash might be going on Ash and Amen on to that Widow because he kind of popped off.
Well, I like the Widow, but honestly, the most important thing I think to take out a Bastion is, while you can get that DPS with Widow, taking out the shields, because once he's out of shields, he kind of melts pretty easily. With how long his abilities take. So I think doubling down on the shield damage might also be a play here. But it looks like we're going to launch into the next map. So, yeah, going to be in here, loading in, and hopefully we're going to see that comp, because I like Amen on Hanzo. They're going to be on offense first, though, so this might be interesting.
I swear, if I see the Bastion on defense and offense, I'm actually just going to gouge my eyes out.
Well, I mean, Shrek 2 is really good as... Shrek here is really good as Bastion, taking him a large way, so... I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but... I mean, I get why they keep him specialist in the back here, just for these maps. And there it is.
Resident Sleeper double shield Bastion.
Bastion mirror.
Oh my god, what is this? Oh man, this is awful.
Please, alright,
okay.
Please don't change the comps, please, guys, because this would be super cool. We got the double shield Bastion mirror. Dude. We got double turret with the extra DPS from Zen here for the Blaze, and then the Moscow is just gonna be doubling down on healing and sniping targets.
Alright, I'm just disappointed at this point. So, I'm okay with Urissa Sigma since it got nerfed to hell. I liked playing Sigma in this meta.
Oh, okay, so complete swap. Okay. Dang. Okay,
complete swap. Thank God. I did not want to see Pirate Ship both ways. Okay, well, Goat, what is this man on? Amen getting the counter pick, though. No really
taking up both supports, though. What are you going to do?
Just wait for respawns, lol.
Ooh, pushing the Bastion up, though. Ash doing honestly, and Aman doing a nice job harassing, but that Mercy getting a lot of damage and rezzing Goat here. Honestly, the one popping off. Shrek 2, I like the strategy a lot, actually. Shrek 2 kind of locks down those sight lines, and Goat gets a really nice opening to get these free snipes.
Yeah, for sure. Shark 2 is definitely going to be an issue for Blaze here, but Blaze are slowly pushing the card up. Because trying to take an angle. Arcane and Ash both getting picks, though. Big Good's getting the res on the E-Cash.
Yep.
Right in the middle of the team, though, so we'll see if it gets noticed. Ash is fragging right now on Tracer. This is what I like to see. I'm going to go into our POV for a little
gets
bit.
slept, though. Leapfrog, though, also antied, so hopefully...
Currently redditing in the back line.
Ooh, yeah. Ziphius here going for a little bit of aggressive charge. Nobody's on cart. Just keep that in mind. So decent anti, but this is a good amount of time wasted, especially as Goat gets another angle out here. Doesn't get the pick, but is going to be able to put down some fire. A-Man frags him out, though. Very nice here. I mean, honestly, if you just look at the ults, that kind of tells the entire story here. Shrek 2, honestly, just locking down those sight lines, but it's it's pretty much going to be 6-5 for this next fight, and that's going to be huge. Looks like they...
Alright, Arcane. I'm going to need a huge ult from Arcane here. That's all I want. Arcane, if you can somehow hear me, please, dear God, get a fatty ult.
Yeah, please don't give me like that bad bombs that we were seeing earlier. Like, I know you were launching them into space, but there is a lot of high ground here that can't work out. Ash though gets the bomb here on Shrek. Yeah.
Excuse me. There's a reason why space is called space, and you're not tossing yours into space.
Yeah.
I don't know where I was going with that. I was trying to do something that just didn't work out.
Yeah. Don't. I mean, with how Arcani plays with these diva bombs, eventually if you do throw enough of them,
how did you just say that name?
Arcane. With how Arcane throws these bombs out, if you eventually throw enough of them towards the stars, you will eventually hit them. Hopefully, though, that room's gonna be tasty. There it is. There's that bomb in there. Nobody's gonna be able to get out, but it is shield blocked.
Sag. Oh, what a shatter, though.
Ooh.
X finding a shatter. Not a lot of picks coming through, though. They are just gonna be sitting in the little tiny room. I don't really know exactly what their plan is. They are making a little bit of an out here. I honestly would have abused that they were in that little room a little bit more.
Yep.
They are going to be able to get the split onto Orisa and a anti-Yonder and just kill her.
Yep. Decent positioning here, but good pickup and good beat reaction here. All the ults are going to be used this fight for the Blaze, and Marauders as well. So with those swap with E-Cash going onto that Reinhardt.
All right, so I'm not going to lie here. Moon definitely prepared them for this.
Yes.
Moon did a really good job of noticing who was going in. At least I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that he looked at that profile. I'm assuming he looked at like, hey, let's do this so we can try and counter it. Here's the plan. Get ready for this. Because Shrek 2 on DVD, even though he's a 3.7 peak Bastion main this season, the Blaze are doing a really good job of countering.
Honestly, yeah. Ooh, Goat though in the face. Hanzo not gonna be able to get the kill here, but I mean, yeah. Honestly, I would like to see like Shrek 2's doing a good job. Like he's playing Bastion as he should, but I don't think he's just getting the value. Goat though able to get that value. I definitely think that the point is that Shrek is not the actual player here. It's just gonna be opening up DPS lanes for Goat. I definitely think that's their main strat. So if they can shut down Goat, I think the Blaze are gonna be fine.
For sure.
Honestly, Amen though gonna be having ult here. Arcane fixed. Alright, I got it
there
again.
You go, buddy.
Yeah. On that Zarya, so gonna be looking for that Grab Dragon combo here. So we're probably gonna see Amen use it this fight.
Yep, there it is already.
Yep.
Really good Dragon, actually splitting the team left and right.
Ooh,
Nano coming out onto David.
Yeah.
Pretty sizable shatter going out though, and DPS and tanks both getting picks, as well as Leapfrog getting that pick on the Gumi.
Yeah, Ash, oh my geez, shutting down the backline the entire time. That Dragon opened up the avenue for Ash to kind of flank in and just got so much value and so many picks. Baked Goods might not be able to get out.
Calling for pause, however. They say never mind.
Never mind, okay.
Oh, they thought that Disease left the game and he was still playing, I guess.
Yeah, okay. Reasonable mistake. He has been in all night, so that's fair. Frog gonna be having the beat here, but against 3 ults here, that might not, almost 4, that's might not be enough. There it is.
Here comes beat out.
Good block.
Slam getting blocked. Oh, and Anti coming out onto him as well. That's really well played from Blaze.
David gonna have that net Graviton.
Ooh, grab blade coming out. Go. Really nice job.
Yeah.
David getting the follow pick onto X. Goat getting 2. Amen shutting down Gumi. Ooh. And Goat actually. Amen might be able to clinch this out.
Yeah.
There are 3 on the payload now for Blaze. Ooh, Amen with the 4. Ekash is now the only person on point. Shrek 2 might be able to set up and get picks, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Bait good resetting up on payload as the Lucio, but I don't think this fight's going to turn out the Marauders' way.
No fate.
Another pulse bomb coming out, not really getting anything though.
Actually, unfortunate here for Ash. Had that pulse bomb set up and booped the Moira
Wow.
out. Cepheus actually booped the Moira through the wall. But yeah, honestly, really nice attack here from Blaze. That brawl super strong and being able to focus, and analyze the situation to get the right target.
I understand completely.
Yeah, but I mean, Shrek 2, I definitely liked it, but I think he would have. With the BM here, I think he should have turned his monitor on and definitely swapped out from Bastion, because while it was working at first a little bit, once it got shut down and figured out, you know, there's not much you're gonna do with the Bastion after, honestly. And
Yeah, no.
yeah, if you're a solid DPS, then you could probably build ult decently quickly and just get it in for the next rotation. Dive pirate ship? Excuse me? Okay, I don't think he's going to be playing pirate. I think what he's going to be doing is going to be going to looking for calls from eCash, setting up the turret as Bastion so he can see those avenues and line up and get the shots in. Baked Goods is going to be rezzing Shrek and damage boosting Goat to try to keep him alive, and that's going to be their main plan here, I think. But with the sneaky building, I don't know if they're necessarily going to be given that chance to set up like that, because it takes a lot of preparation to do.
Oh yeah. I mean, even just walking that like 10 feet towards the point, the Blaze will be able to take a fight here. Yeah, Ash looking to do so. Shrek 2 on DVD, yep, definitely being a Bastion one trick. Staying on the Bastion in a rushdown comp. I don't really understand how that's a rushdown comp, but it's definitely a comp. Blaze staying on to their brawl here, sticking to their guns that they're good at, that they know that they're good at. Goat getting the pick onto X.
Yeah,
definitely seeing some good Genji play from him tonight.
Honestly, what I actually really like is, even though he is a Bastion one trick, he's doing a solid job of letting his team force them into areas with the dive, and then making sure he's ready there before it goes down, ready to lock down those sight lines and really murk whoever is unfortunate enough to accidentally go there. So this might be a difficult strategy to work with. Shrek 2 again, not the focus here. He's just forcing them to bad situations for Goat to really get that value.
Yeah, for sure. Goat's definitely getting the value that he needs to, though, with those lanes opening up for him.
Yeah.
Shrek 2 spamming down that main. I don't really think that they're going to be able to get a recontest here. They are able to get a recontest. Double bubble coming out. Nano Bastion.
Yeah,
yes, love to see it.
Ash pulse bombed it, so that was just really a save on the Bastion, because he is a very valuable piece in making sure Goat gets the value. So I think that's a decent trade, especially with Blade up here, and no real defensive response yet.
Not yet. It looks like they made the swap to the double bubble comp with X on the monkey. We'll see how they fare with that. Arcane almost having Grav and Amen, also almost having his ult. 4 to 5 ults coming up on the side of Blaze, and also 4 to 5 coming up on the side of the Marauders, but I don't know how either of these are going to go.
Yeah, Marauders, I definitely think are going to miss their opportunity the longer this fight goes on. Popping it early, Goat getting nice! Oh, yeah. 2 picks going in there, and
Grav getting counter committed though.
I don't
Goat
like
getting
that.
4 though.
Yeah, I don't like that counter.
Goat getting 5 now.
And eCash gets the 6. I really don't like that counter grab. That was a really bad spot.
He might be swapping, hopefully not. Goat just said no in chat. Feels bad.
Yep. I think Arcane got it again. We're good, boys. Should have kept it here for this next fight for the A-Man to set him up, but looks like way over committal here for our ults, I think.
Oh, yikes. That's very bad for Blaze here.
Yeah. I don't know why they're on dive, though. I definitely think that they could have done this with a little bit more brawl. Maybe swap... Again, like that D.Va, Ash was doing a good job of focusing down Shrek 2 and getting the supports damage low. A-Man was doing a good job before. I don't really like this dive at all for them. It's just that you've already mirror matched it multiple times, and it's just not working.
Yeah, no. I completely get where you're coming from, because I watched the exact same game as you. I just don't think that they're going to be able to get any value out of playing dive with Shrek 2 on that Bastion.
Yep, but here's another
literally taking,
probably coming in here, holding it actually. I don't know. Shrek getting picks, eCash getting picks, so I think, yeah,
ooh, solid pulse though.
Yeah.
This might be the point where they take it back and make us eat our words. Nope, Nanoblade coming through, however, and just kind of coming out and showing us like, hey, we have ults, by the way.
Yeah. I think that would have been okay if Ash had used it a bit earlier. He had a decent line on the Zarya, he had a decent line on Goomeat here, and that honestly would have saved it. I think he's been saving the pulse every time for Bastion. There's that swap into D.Va. If only Ziphius here could swap back onto Orion, maybe a Sigma just for like that absorb, just to get that little bit more, little bit more face punchy kind of ult use.
Yeah, for sure. Amen trying to get an angle onto the Bastion, but it just doesn't really work out in his favor, so he's just going to kind of back out, but also get picked at the same time. David and Goat both getting picks. X is able to get a pick on a Shrek 2 on DVD, but Goat's just fragging out again, looking like the team carry for Marauders here. Ekaj taking down Leapfrog. Not a lot of hope left on the Blaze here for this map. Definitely getting outdived.
Yeah, and that's a minute, almost minute and a half difference here. A good contest here from Ash, but I mean, with the ults kind of just lopsiding farther and farther into Marauders' favor, I don't see them really holding this for long, and that's a huge difference leading into rounds 3 and 4.
For sure. If D.Va is able to get a touch here, which she's not, that's so unlucky. If that dragon was a little bit higher, then would have been able to maybe get more value.
Yeah. I definitely think might have been able to touch that, but did get pushed back, so that is unfortunate.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Becoming a very long series for us to cast.
Yeah, and I see Shrek 2G on DVD sticking with that Bastion. I mean, it worked on the offense, and technically it worked on the defense too, because they did delay him longer. So, I mean, why not keep it up? They only have 2 minutes. It took them a while to breach.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. Excuse me.
No, you're good. I get it. It's like 10.
Bastion got me like.
Yeah. And
all right,
good. We're gonna be seeing that brawl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think that they should have just stuck with this for the entire map. If I'm gonna be real.
Yeah. I don't. Like, if you're gonna go partial dive, you definitely like that. D.Va's that's a good way to deal with it. Is, you know, have the D.Va get in the face of Shrek. If you wanted to really focus down that Bastion, you go Sigma D.Va, just because you have so much anti projectile kind of absorb, so, and you kind of just make sure to focus on that Zarya. But I think that's still kind of the plan, is really get in Shrek's face, don't let him set up as much as possible, and focus on that Zarya. Don't let her get high charge, and don't let her get those good grabs here.
Yeah, no, if she gets the high charge, it's going to be kind of difficult for Arcane to challenge that. Looks like the dive on defense here from
getting a 3-man dash, that was huge. Not going to do too much, but it is a lot of ults.
Oh, Leapfrog on the Mercy here, now turning into an Eagle.
Yep.
Go kind of out of position here. Main tank is gone right now, so it's going to be kind of difficult.
Shrek is going for the huge. Ooh, might be going for the huge flank on Covert here. Going to stop that that push here. No, out of position. Now he's going to be having that beat on that payload right now, and really trying to focus on the supports. Nice, honestly, really nice adjustment here from Blaze, not letting him set up, and honestly alternating positions really well. Yeah.
All right, so Go getting the pick on a Leapfrog. However, Amen does get the really vital pick on a Shrek 2 on DVD. Ekaj getting another pick on an Amen, so it's looking like this is going to swing into the favor of Marauders. Just kind of taking their time in this fight, not really worrying about it, whittling down the time bank as much as possible.
Yeah.
Go getting the picks that he needs to. Shrek 2 on DVD, slowly coming back from spawn because he's that mech. Pulse bomb coming out from Ash, not getting any value. Amen also.
Yeah, we're worthless dragons, honestly.
Yeah, he does get a pick on the Ekaj though.
Yeah. Ooh, there's that blade
coming out. Arcane, too high.
Into space,
just nowhere. Go gets another pick onto COVID top. COVID top getting res though from Leapfrog. Ash just going for the reset and COVID top. Getting sniped from halfway across the map.
Yes, honestly, Shrek 2 having a really nice ult there. That's a difficult shot to make, and was able to focus one down. Looks like we're gonna have A-Man coming here for the contest, but with everybody there, I think that was a little bit early.
Down.
Yeah, and that's a nice round 1. it was a good adjustment here, but honestly, taking a little bit too much time and giving the Marauders a little bit too much leeway when they had that 2-man ult advantage here, like that 3v1 ults. They definitely should have committed, I think.
I agree completely. A lot of ults being kind of wasted on the side of Blaze, not really going into their favor with that setup. I think that ults were kind of important. They were pretty important, but I think that their mid fight was a lot more important. Their mid fight not being really executed as much as they could have, especially with how well that first team fight went.
Yeah, exactly. For example, like our Arcane here, you know, doing a decent job, but A-Man had that dragons and definitely could have shut down the entire like Bastion. Just kind of, you know where he sets up, your team tells you, and you just drag in there. And that's kind of the end of the fight there, as long as you can keep people alive, because you know that Nano Blade's coming, they haven't used it, and you know they did have the bomb for it, but again, Arcane like just launching it into the heavens. It's too like while there was a bubble on Goat, if there were a little bit better coordination to focus on that bubble, because he was really high in the air, might have been able to do it, or just a land bomb, just like sit still. Everybody center kind of close around that, and it would have been a fine fight, honestly. But misuse of ults.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like double sniper here from Blaze with Ash on the Widow and A-Man onto the Hanzo, which is a pretty good call. That pirate ship dive coming in again, though. Ekaj kind of getting taken pretty low here on the side. Not a lot happening in the mid fight right now. Just a few. Oh, that's. I didn't even see that they were running Sigma Diva.
They also have a Zen. Goat in the backline, though. Ooh. Does find Ash.
Getting traded.
Yeah. Ooh, that beam, though.
Ooh, Ekaj onto X.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, you can go that Sigma Diva, but you gotta focus on that Zarya. She's such a huge threat because you can't block a lot, and your shields are so low now that it's really a big danger here. You're gonna see Arcane get back into mech here. Leapfrog 50%. But, I mean, you really needed that chance sooner so that way your team can regroup, and there's not a lot you can do. Ash on the Torb here has a decent spot, going to try to out-turret the Bastion, but without Xiphias on the front line sticking against this Bastion, I don't think it's working. Focusing the wrong target right there and not really sticking in front. Now you should be focused on that Bastion.
Coming up
yeah.
Yeah, no, a lot of picks and a lot of hero picks and a lot of picks that they need on to Marauders just not going into Blaze's favor. Shrek 2 on DVD is now set up in the backline, just kind of doing whatever he needs to. Blade comes out from Goat, and that's going to secure map 4. We are going into a map 5, ladies and gentlemen. Possibly the most boring Junkertown map I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, honestly, that's really fair. You know, that it was just a bash. Yeah, Shrek 2 on DVD with a legendary name, and honestly, some pretty legendary plays here, especially with those, like, his ults were honestly really on point. Even hitting a Tracer, I mean, even though she had no blinks, still pretty impressive here. This is a thin hitbox.
Despise Bastion.
I could not tell. But, I mean, it was a decent attempt here from Blaze. They weren't focusing Goat that well. Goat just getting so much free space.
Oh yeah.
And like again, like you can beat Sebastian two ways. Either you kind of focus him out and like force him to reposition, or you have the better positioning in the first place where he's gonna be useless. You just and I honestly really like the thought process behind the Marauders comp here. And like their strategy, because it worked out really well. But I mean, with Blaze not really having that strong positioning, which you need for dive, so Marauders knew ahead of time they weren't necessarily going to have it. It kind of just falls apart.
Yeah, definitely. So it looks like 10:44 is going to be the start of the next map.
Yeah, have a bit of a break. If you guys need to take a break, you can. But I think are they keeping Shrek in? I think they're keeping Shrek in.
I think they kind of have to because Disease is nowhere to be seen at the moment.
Yeah. I don't know what Shrek might play here. I know I listed a couple heroes beforehand. From what I've seen him play, I mean, Bastion is definitely not the best on Nepal. So she has his control map. So either he's a top tier.
If I see Bastion play again, I'm actually just gonna quit.
Yeah. I mean, definitely. I think on Nepal, if A-Man goes to Torbjorn, that's just gonna be the end of Shrek. Honestly, out turret him,
Oh, yeah.
and it's gonna be a lot better ult-wise and positioning everything. Torb's just gonna outplay him on this much faster paced map. But
Yeah, I think so as well. I like to see the Koth maps. I don't like to see Bastion, so hopefully we will not see Bastion.
Yep. So I don't want to do I told you so, but honestly, Blaze got full health on first point. That was the hardest part for them, especially with that Bastion. And I think the hardest map for them this time is probably going to be Sanctum here, just because it's going to be a lot of opportunities. And since Shrek is a Bastion one trick, there are a lot of sneaky places you can put line of sights down on.
All right. So if they have Disease on, I would have said that they would have done that rush on comp that they did on the on Oasis. But now it's going to be kind of a toss-up because I don't know if they want to do that pirate ship dive again. And if they do, I will gouge at least one of my eyes out. So hopefully that doesn't happen. I really don't want to see Bastion again.
Yeah, I'm just going to be looking down at his heroes here. We got Bastion and then Hog, and that's the closest. Oh my jeez. Yeah, so we're going to probably be seeing that Junkrat and Soldier. I think we're going to be seeing Junkrat and Soldier.
Locking the legs.
Yeah, gonna be seeing lock legs.
Yikes.
And honestly, I don't know what to call Bastion here, but
a bot.
Yeah, bot. Lock legs and bot. All right, but we're gonna be seeing. I think we're gonna be seeing Junkrat more often here, unless Blaze decides to go with Pharah if they're really scared of that Bastion. Yeah, I mean, I don't remember entirely. I know we saw one Echo this past last week. I don't remember if it was if it was in your game.
It was in our game. I think it was against us on Rialto. I think Amen started playing the Echo to try and challenge that Hog. Yeah. So hopefully they try and figure that out. I honestly didn't even really think about Echo as a possible counter to Bastion, but now seeing that he's like a basically stationary target, if you land those stickies and a few left clicks, it could be pretty solid.
Well, yeah. Also that beam, because I mean, you land the stickies, you start the E. By the time he kind of figures out where you are, because you're going to be flying all around him, you might nuke him down. And if you trade, because they have to force the res out, you're probably going to have a little bit more advantage. It pulls the healing away, and you should be able to take the front.
Yeah, for sure. As I'm laying down in bed petting my dog, I'm really kind of thinking about what Blaze is going to run here. I think that Moon might try and come up with another big brain idea for them like he did on first round of Junkertown. Yeah. First round of Junkertown definitely swinging in the favor of Blaze, but they weren't really sure how to handle that pirate ship dive. Yeah. So hopefully he has some sort of idea on how to counter that Bastion.
Honestly, I think he's just really hoping for them to not get Sanctum. I think they definitely lose Sanctum to that dive comp that Marauders run, because Sanctum's a lot more powerful for the dive. And the Bastion is honestly really scary there as well, just because, you know how annoying those snipers are, those ranged characters are on the sides. But just imagine a Bastion with insane amounts of DPS pretty much getting pocketed by a Mercy. That's scary.
Make me think about that.
Yeah, that's scary. So I definitely think they want Village. Village is gonna be a Blaze map, but I don't know about the third. That might be a little bit of a toss up here.
Yeah.
Shrine.
Shrine, Village, and Sanctum. I think that they definitely want the Shrine and
Village.
The Shrine and Village matchup here. If they get the Shrine and Village with the RNG, I think they'll be very, very happy.
Yeah. Also.
Yeah, no, I just don't see Sanctum playing out in their favor whatsoever.
No, I don't either. That's really horrifying.
Into the match.
Yeah. Let's see. First up is Shrine. Okay, this is the 50-50 map.
Oh, that's what I like to see.
Yeah. This is the 50-50 map. So if Blaze can take this, they've set themselves up really well, because they'll be at match point for the entire thing. So that's going to be really important. If they can take this map, they should be okay. They should lose Sanctum, and they should probably take Village. But if the Marauders take this map, that's really bad for them too. That's really bad for Blaze, because oh my geez, Sanctum is just terrifying.
Two things that I hate the most about this matchup right now: Sanctum and Bastion.
Yeah.
Yay, more Bastion.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, actually, interesting. Zero shields right now on the side of Blaze with the Hog Zarya, Ashe on
Tracer.
Wow. Yeah, Ash
Yeah.
on Tracer. I was about to say Ash and Hanzo.
Okay,
But
this is
Hanzo
shit.
and Tracer. Okay, yeah.
I like the
Classic
hog
Brawl. That's
idea.
good.
I like the hog idea. I think that would have been okay. Maybe as off tank, that would have been a little bit punishing and interesting to see. It'd be
Maybe. I
difficult.
think in
Yeah.
the very previous patch, I think it would have been very good.
Yeah, but yeah, not so much now. Honestly, the letting Shrek set up, they see him now, and honestly, really nice sightline split here. They're not letting him abuse it too much, but the sleep on Ziphius, looking okay actually for Blaze. A-Man gets focused down.
Yeah,
That's not
there it
good.
is.
Yeah, go.
First pick of the match, obviously going to Shrek 2 on DVD on that wonderful Bastion that they have.
Ash looks like just the dedicated
there's another pick.
harasser. Yeah, but not getting enough
It's
done.
going to be pretty difficult for Ash to get up there. They really need a Genji player to go contest that, man.
Genji, Echo could work decently well because
Arcane fragging though.
Yeah, honestly,
Might be able to kind of retake.
I mean, I think
they are.
This Bastion's doing a lot of damage, but honestly, without a front line, they should Blaze takes actually. So very nice, very nice.
Like to see it. Bastion dies. Honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest here. I'm on the side of Blaze here because you already know my opinions on Bastion.
Yeah, Goat with the Nano Blade looks he's gonna be going around the side of the map.
Already? Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna be waiting with Gumi. He got so many dashes in the back line. It's kind of insane. There it is.
Nano Blade. Ash getting 2 picks already though. So if Goat's managed to compensate for that,
there's the last slash, and he only gets 2.
Oh, grab coming out though. I don't know if that was a very good invest. Ash getting another pick. Goat getting another pick as well. Ekash getting the pick from the Arcane.
Yeah.
A lot of picks going back and forth here. Shrek 2 on DVD just setting up again like the absolute Chad Meister that he is. Getting the pick onto COVID op. Ash is still fragging out here on the Tracer. I think he might have turned the aimbot on.
Yeah.
Dragon's coming out from Ekash. Blaze still holding on a
nice!
round. Amen gets another pick on a Baked Goods. Gumi with the pick on a Ash, but Amen is cleaning house right now with the kill on a Bastion. That's what we like to see. That's really well done from Amen.
Dude, I thought that Dragon was only gonna be okay getting 1, but Baked Goods messed. Yeah, he messed up his wall, his wall jumps rides there, so he just fell in. And
yes, 10:47 p.m.
Yeah. Yep, and we're gonna be seeing Genji again going in that backline. He's been such a threat, Goat, honestly harassing him so much, and he might build another blade by the time this fight is over. Yeah, already at 89. He started this at 60, dude.
Oh, what a slam, though. Okay, a lot of ult coming out from the side of Blaze, but it is already at 85%, or going to be at 85%. Ash doing a really good job at hard focusing that Bastion. I think that they heard us in the background somewhere just screaming, please, dear God, take care of Bastion.
Yeah.
But Amen with another Dragon. Goat with a Blade, but no Nano, so we'll see what they can do with that. Shrek 2 on DVD has his ult. We'll see what he can do with that. Maybe get a few picks in there. Hopefully not, because I hate Bastion. Dragon coming out, taking care of Baked Goods. That's really good.
He does get
another Blade coming out. Kind of messes up the dash. Does get the picks that he needs to, though.
Both healers
Blaze
are
is
down.
Getting a lot of picks.
But they have to touch. Marauders has to touch, and there goes Shrine!
Yes. Yes. Please don't be Sanctum. Please. Please don't be Sanctum.
Dude. That was
V-Village.
Dude, okay. That was
V-Village.
really nice pick.
No! God damn it. This is gonna be weird.
Oh, okay. No mercy though. No mercy pocket. So that's at least one benefit. No, you don't have to worry about that Bastion getting back up.
Thank God.
Yep. Looks like they want to go for the dive. And that is the scary part here is though, like while Shrek 2 is doing a lot, Ash is doing a great job focusing. And you know, you got to worry about that dive though. We get to finally see the Brawl V dive fully at it, and looks like they're going to go full speed for Blaze with the teleporter as well.
For sure, Ash going back onto the Tracer as soon as the TP gets out. A very good strategy. I think they might have picked that up from us actually. Aha. Blaze still on that Brawl, trying to look for a good angle. Shrek 2 on DVD is definitely caught out here, so if they speed onto that and get that pick early, that's going to be actually huge.
And they got
for Blaze, and they do get it. Now they don't have a mercy to res that. Ash kind of just in the backline by themselves, not really getting a lot of value, but also kind of distracting. X getting the pick onto Gumi. Ash getting the pick onto the Goat. All right, maybe we were wrong here. Sanctum is actually looking pretty solid here for Blaze. A lot of picks going their way, basically getting the entire team fight, one getting all 6. Shrek 2 on DVD definitely didn't have that Master's positioning on the first push.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that the problem right there for that push was for Marauders, definitely if you're watching that backline there, Ekash and like 2 others went for A-Man, didn't get him because of a great heal, and the other people went for Ash. Definitely needed to focus the same target and just get that value.
Yeah, for sure. Blaze now abusing the kill box here. That's in main, backing up a little bit to take care of this flank. Repositioning to the right side, trying to get back into position here. Hopefully that none of them get booped. Colas getting invested here pretty early.
Nice shatter.
Nice shatter. Shrek 2 on DBD is knocked down. Immort is out. He gets pinned into the wall. Ekash with the ult, trying to get a few boops. David getting the pick onto Zai.
I don't think
COVID off, getting the pick onto David. Yeah, no, it's looking pretty good for the side of Blaze right now.
Yeah, and
Blaze also
nice clean on Goat.
really good. Yeah, for sure. Blaze also getting really nice ult value here, only using 2 to 3. Yeah, and Ash already halfway onto another pulse bomb.
Yeah,
Arcane gonna have a really good grab here, I think.
Yeah, grab
yep,
dragon
really early, a good grab.
What I would like to see here, adjustment-wise...
Immort, though. Very nice.
Yeah, very nice Immort. I would like to see Shrek to swap over to more of a Junkrat. It's going to be a little bit easier to deal with that Tracer, and you're just going to have a little bit better on ults. Go here, though. Again, another...
I don't know how I feel about that beat.
Yeah, it was alright. It was an alright beat, hit a lot of people, but with Shrek having a great sight line and Goat's blades just being solid all around, is just going to clean everything up.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, Arcane also losing that high charge. I almost said Arcane. I
you
almost
had
said
to
it.
think about it. I heard it.
I almost said it. I got myself though. I'll fix it eventually. Nice.
Hopefully Shrek 2 just gets pressured out enough so he doesn't get to be able to be in turret mode with that Hanzo Ash.
Yep.
Hanzo's down and in spawn right now though.
Yep.
Hopefully they get a full team regroup. Oh, Ash just kind of feeding on the left side there. That's really unlucky.
Shrek though getting this terrifying spot that I was talking about, hiding in the back where he's really nice and safe and just getting really terrifying angles that you can't really block. Go also gets out here.
That's so annoying.
Alright, they should. I definitely think that Blaze needs to go under Leaf. Don't even let the Bastion get a thing in. Nice pulse, but good ammo.
More now.
Nice Storm.
Grab coming out. Very nicely done.
Oh, huge counter shot.
There you go. That's a big slam. Really well done from Blaze here. Counter shatter coming out. I don't think that they'll have the backup for it though.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Ash and A-Man just kind of fragging out here, getting the picks that they needed for Blaze. That's really well done from Blaze there. Only using 2-3 ults there and having a few more on the way.
Yeah, honestly, I do love to be proven wrong seeing these great games come out here, especially as it is tied. And A-Man and Ash, honestly, doing a really nice job coming in with these huge DPS flanks and combos. That Pulse killing the MO, really nice, but A-Man finishing off the Storm, such a nice amount of teamwork right there. Yeah,
for sure. Ash gets the pick on the big goods, covered up, gets counter pick though. 2-2 right now. Shark 2 on DVD gets the counter pick. It looks like looks like Marauders are going to be able to take this here.
Yep, decently well, but Baked Goods should, as he is on his way back, should get a lot of ult charge. You're probably going to see him around 60% by the time he's done healing. But if Ash can go in and get a really nice pick early again, or work with A-Man to kill Shrek 2 on DVD again, that should be really good.
Yeah, for sure. Ash has been really consistently doing a good job of keeping pressure on the Shrek 2 on DVD.
Yep. There's that Mercy though.
Oh, yeah, they have a Mercy now.
Yeah, Mercy.
Goat harassing Ash here on the left side. Ash already having no recall.
They're going underneath.
They are taking a fight underneath again, so hopefully Ash can get a pick onto the side. Ash getting spammed down a little bit here.
Ooh,
big
huge!
pulse bomb maybe. Oh, doesn't get any value though. Covered up getting the coalesce out. A lot of stuff going back and forth here. Res is coming out.
Nice MO,
yes,
but
very nice grab from Arcane. A lot of follow up there, and that was really well done.
Yeah,
Ekash misses the
watch Goat in the back though. No, he got played from all that.
Oh, Goat, please, no. Arcane, please catch up. Come on, Arcane,
nice.
Let's go, dude.
Dude,
all
nice.
Right.
Okay, the high charge Zarya duel.
Plays.
Honestly, I would have liked to also see Goat pop off because he is such a great player to watch, but. That was a really close map. That was really close. If Goat had gotten one more swipe off, I think that would have been it.
I am very happy. I'm very happy that Blaze won this.
Yeah.
Both teams are obviously very good. Blaze coming out on top here. Goat had a lot of nice plays.
Yeah.
Just in general being a very solid player, but Shrek 2 on DVD being the Bastion one trick just couldn't pull it out. I don't know if Disease was a GM and had map limits or what happened there, but
don't think so.
I just don't think Shrek 2 on DVD was the pick there, man. Definitely didn't get value that they needed.
Yeah, I think he worked out. But I would have liked to see him maybe swap over a little bit. Disease is a GM actually. It does have that map. Does have that 3 map limit. So they
Okay.
were forced to do Shrek. Shrek is also a GM, and I think the one thing I would like to see from Marauders to be able to come back is Shrek definitely needs to flex to an off hero. Even if he just learns Junkrat, that's gonna be or like if focuses on that Junkrat soldier that he has hours on, it's gonna be paying dividends for them down the line. Otherwise, you kind of just see Shrek, you know he's Bastion, and you can kind of just prepare for it, knowing his playstyle and how his team revolves around him.
Yeah, for sure. Blaze definitely being satisfied that they pulled it out at the end there. Getting the not really easy 2-0 on Nepal, but a pretty deciding map 5 there.
Yeah.
Very good maps from each of them. Definitely the players that stood out to me were definitely Goat. Tank lines were both pretty solid, but I think Arcane is going to be a Zarya to see.
Yep.
A-Man kind of came in clutch, but Ash on that Tracer is definitely very terrifying.
Yeah, honestly, I
Other
would
than
like to
that,
see
yeah.
Arcane work a little bit on those Diva bombs. Diva play otherwise super solid. Covert,
Mhm.
Covert up here, cover top. I would like to see a little bit better on those coalescences, popping them a little bit early, especially on that last point. Wasn't able to really get the healing or the line of sight down, but other than that, was really awesome with that positioning, getting into spot, but not peeking so much as where Shrek could just nuke him.
For
So,
sure.
yeah, some decent elements running through. Do you want to do any interviews with anybody with the teams? I know Marauders is kind of
Let's see
popping
if we
out
can
here.
get a
But Blaze?
Leapfrog as the manager.
All right. Yeah. Do you want, I'll pop into Blaze here and see if we can pull him up. All
It
right.
only happened for me in the last map.
Hey, Blaze, would
It
you?
happened for me
this?
and then
Hey,
Judge.
Hey, Leapfrog, would you like? Would you mind coming up for an interview because you are the manager of the team?
Could you have Moon?
Add Moon
Could you
too.
pick
Yeah.
Moon? Okay.
Oh,
Pick Moon
Sure.
2 or instead.
Let's both go Moon.
Okay, that's fine. Where are we
I got you
going?
guys. I got you guys.
they're gonna interview
Oh.
their fans.
All right. Cool. Yep.
Here.
Hey, so that was honestly really nice comeback. Though we definitely thought you guys would lose Sanctum. I want to know your thoughts.
Well, yeah, definitely. Just how the overall game went, especially that Sanctum map, because it was a really close map.
Well, we run a lot of brawl, and we're pretty known, I suppose, for our brawl. So we try and do other stuff, but sometimes it just wasn't working. And I told them, and what I ended up telling them, I was just like, all right, you guys just gotta play to your strengths. And we perfectly executed our strategy on Hanamura. Our teleport was what we've been practicing for a while, and so it really worked out that they executed it flawlessly. I couldn't be more proud. And then they played really well against the Bastion, exactly how we planned it. So I was very proud and very happy of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
was
Uh.
very good job on the brawl. I definitely, after the first map, I could tell that you all were just kind of not really hesitant, but like, yeah, no, we're not really gonna go into that dive again. Our brawl is a lot better. Other than that, I don't really have any questions right now. Do you have anything, Kid?
I mean, yeah. What do you guys definitely think about improving for the season down the line? You know, this is week 1. You have a lot of time ahead of you. So, what do you think you guys are gonna focus on?
Well, we're definitely going to try and solidify our other comps a little bit more. This meta has been really interesting to try and coach. Very turbulent over the last few weeks, so we've been trying to figure out really what sticks. Feels like as soon as sometimes we get comfortable with something, then it changes. But definitely trying to maybe be a little bit less predictable and just really shine up our other comps as much as the brawl is. Well, what do you think, Frog? What do you think we were going to be working on?
Definitely in game. I would mostly like communication to go up in a lot of ways. Target focus is, even though brawl is like our best comp, target focus is definitely a big deal. So we will be hard looking at that, and that's probably the biggest thing I would say.
Honestly, yeah, sounds good. I mean, good luck, guys. You have a whole season ahead of you. For the Marauders who still might be watching, good luck. Real close first match. That was awesome to cast. It was super exciting. I know Shinsei here is a little bit biased towards the Bastion, but
more so against the Bastion.
Yeah,
God, I hate Bastion.
Honestly, after that reverse sweep by Shinsei's team here, you guys pulled out again and really showed how solid you are. I mean, it was great. A little sad I didn't get to see that Doomfist from A-Man, but you guys put out a really nice showing, so thank you.
Thank you guys for having us
Thank
on.
you.
Cool.
It was very fun.
Yep.
Have
Thanks.
a good night, y'all.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night.
All right, just to clean up, I'm just gonna do like some stuff. So if you gotta go, cool. Otherwise, everybody else who's here, we have a huge week of scheduling for games coming up, and there's gonna be fun, dude. What we're gonna be seeing is Hellhounds versus Royals tomorrow night. So Shinsei's team, go check them out. We also got tomorrow, and that's gonna be casted by me. Friday, we're gonna be seeing 8 p.m. EST. All these are 8 p.m. for right now. We're going to be seeing Excalibur Esports versus Clockwork Vendetta. That is actually my team. It's going to be casted by Rook. That's going to be a pretty intense match. I definitely think that'll be super cool to see. Then we got Friday again, also at 8. I'm going to be casting that with Koski. It's going to be Odyssey versus Neo Complexity. Both of those matches on Friday are going to be your intermediate tier. We also got Saturday. We got a bunch of games, 2 or 3, maybe 4 Saturday, depending on what we can see scheduled. And that should be it. They're all going to be at 8 on Saturday, so you're going to have a lot to watch. Remember, if games don't get watched, what we're going to do is we're going to cast them on YouTube, and then we're going to upload it to YouTube. We're going to cast them in the lobby, just the casters, and we'll upload it up. So you guys can see it. All the games will get uploaded, and I really hope that this goes super well because it's going to be super excited, man. This whole season and this whole league is looking really up.
Be sure to definitely check out that Royals game. Let me see some #RiseUps in chat, boys.
Yeah, honestly, if you haven't, go check it out. It's on the YouTube right now. Resurge MOWL, I believe, is our YouTube. You guys can go look us up. If not, I will be posting the link to our YouTube in announcements right after this game finishes up, just because we are starting to have the videos populate. This video should be up in the AM. It's for 9:17, so like AM tomorrow, like 3-4 AM. And yeah, I'll definitely try to get some awesome stuff in. I know my camera was a little scuffed. I'm sorry, but we will fix it. And honestly, we're gonna get the replay codes. So if we can get those replay codes, I'm gonna go in. If you guys want to see them and clip some of your favorite moments, please do so. If you send them on over to me, we can start editing an awesome league compilation, which is gonna be so rad if we can get that done. That, and you get to see, because we have the Royal stuff, you might be able to see Shinsei pop as well. So I mean, you never know. So go for it. Nice support. You guys are
not
awesome.
So much in that, not so much in that first game.
Yeah,
hopefully a lot more in the second one.
Yeah,
I'm really excited for it, man.
More. Yeah, honestly, good luck. And let's get it off. This is a great game to kick off the season, dude.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right. Good night, everybody, and have a good one.
Good night.